Investment giant Fidelity announcing plans to allow savers to put Bitcoin in their 401k accounts, making it the first major retirement plan provider to allow this. The move, which is set to take place later this year, would allow users to allot up to 20% of their nest egg in Bitcoin. Joining me right now, developmen't founder and CEO Adam Dell. Adam, great to have you this morning. Thanks for being here. What do you make of this plan?
Thanks for having me. Good to see you again. Well, it's a recognition that investors are looking for access to this asset class, and so we think it's a great development for the industry.
Yeah, but I mean, 401ks have been seen as really the safest of them all. The opportunity to save money for retirement, not touch it until then. Is there a risk here that you're putting savers in jeopardy by putting something like crypto, which has been incredibly volatile, in your nest egg that you need for retirement?
Yeah, despite the volatility associated with cryptocurrencies as an asset class, as an investment opportunity, the long-term prospects of these technologies and what blockchains can do to our underlying banking systems are quite significant. And so investors who recognize that opportunity and have a long-term view may be well suited to use their 401k as a vehicle to invest in those.
Yeah, maybe. And I think one of my guests agrees with you today. Ryan Payne, jump in here.
No, I'm mortified over here as a wealth manager. I mean, Adam, isn't, sorry. This seems to me like very dangerous. I mean, we know it's a very speculative asset class. You know, there's no intrinsic value at this time. It's down 40% from its highs. It's kind of like, let's give you 20% of your 401k to go to Atlantic City or Las Vegas. And it always seems to me when the big brokerage firms or wirehouses get involved, it's like the top. It's like every tech fund came out at these advisor firms back in 2000, you know, at the top of the tech bubble. Like, maybe this is a bad sign that we're letting cryptocurrencies in your 401k. Just saying.
Yeah, each individual needs to determine for themselves what level of risk is appropriate given their situation. Some experts suggest between 2 and 5% of your investable assets makes sense to put into cryptocurrencies. At Domain Money, we've established a set of portfolios that we actively manage on behalf of our clients so that investors don't have to choose individual coins for themselves. Our view is that the long-term prospects of blockchain technologies are meaningful and the opportunity set is quite large. You know, innovations that typically come along, you either have to be a venture capitalist or wait for these companies to go public in order to participate. That's not the case with cryptocurrencies. You can invest today in the technologies that may make up the banking system of the future.
Yeah, I mean, look, you've also got Chinese companies flooding into the federal thrift savings program. We're going to talk more about that in the coming months, but that's an opportunity for investors to invest in these Chinese companies that are actually the vehicles for the CCP to ultimately try to become the #1 superpower and overtake the United States. But I want to get your take on the reaction to the acquisition, Musk's acquisition of Twitter. Dogecoin, a meme-inspired crypto that Musk invested in, soared following the news that the board is, in fact, doing a deal with Elon Musk, and Musk will take this company private. What'd you make of Dogecoin's reaction?
Well, I mean, Doge is a reflection of, you know, the response from Doge is a reflection of Elon's support of the currency, and given Elon's success in taking Twitter over, you know, I think the market's reaction is in line with that. You know, my basic view on Elon's efforts here are that he has good intentions. He cares a lot about the importance of free speech. And if you go back to James Madison, even that important right has its limitations. You can't yell fire in a theater. And many of these social media platforms have given a megaphone to people who are yelling fire. And so it's quite important that we carefully address the rights associated with free speech and do it in a way that ensures that our public discourse is useful and effective.
Okay. All right. Adam, it's great to get your insights on this. Thank you so much for being here. Adam Dell on Twitter as well as Bitcoin.